That's Sean Riley.
What up, baby?
NFL Ripping brother. He still got the working out. Still kept the biceps. See, I wish I was in the NFL so I could keep some biceps and some shit.
I'm holding on to something.
I don't worry. Bobo Lamb. Coco Brown.
Hi, babies. How y'all doing?
Satori with a finger in the mouth. See, your ass don't
Woo! I promise you keep on keep it up here. Keep it up.
Rollins. You know, let y'all. I'm back here. You ain't gonna see me, but I'm back here. So.
Have you ever tossed a salad?
Absolutely. I have licked a woman's ass before. I have eaten a woman's pussy with a green apple Jolly Rancher in my mouth. Yes, I have.
Did you mention a popsicle again?
Never tried that. Jolly Rancher.
Sticky ass popsicle.
Lick, kiss, and suck. That's what I call it.
Lemon flavored popsicle? No, okay.
So when you're performing oral sex on a woman, how long do you stay down?
I believe that performing oral sex on a woman is about passion. It's about all of the kisses that add up to you actually kissing her pussy. And then once you start kissing it, if you really mean it and you really have the emotion behind what you're doing, she's really going to enjoy it. So I take that very serious because I really don't do it that often. But when I do, you know, I'm dead serious about it. I want to be like the best pussy eater in the world. I'm in character and everything, you know. I got like some Dracula teeth.
Blah, blah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not eating it wax.
I want to suck your clit.
I like to. If I'm about to pleasure a woman, I'm dead serious about that.
It ain't a game?
Yes.
It's not a game?
Yes. I'm dead serious. I don't want her to be able to say that any man has ever eaten her pussy better than me when I come from down there. That's my whole goal of going down there in the first place. Like I'm literally like crying with tears in my eyes.
The champ is here. No,
I'm serious about it. So,
Can I get an encore? Do you want more? How often do you masturbate?
I actually retired from masturbating. I'm older now. Like when I was, you know, I'm in my 30s now. So when I was in my 20s, I would like, you know, masturbate for recreation or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I would jack off with like chicken grease or whatever kind of grease I could get. Different lotions.
Oh God.
Different kind of lotions. I would like. I had such a problem masturbating. I would like literally keep a big giant grease on top of the television without the top. Like,
hold up 1 second. What was it? Actual? You mean just Crisco? You mean the actual
no,
chicken
regular
grease?
Vaseline.
Oh,
I would just keep
I
that.
I thought
the
you meant
Vaseline
actual.
would like sit next to the porno.
Where the hell is my chicken grease? Where's my chicken grease? You end up in your room.
Before it was real slippery too. I blacked my eye one time. My hands went down.
He said he blacked his eye one time.
Bam! Socked myself in the eye. That's the chicken grease. It was too slippery. You know, that's back in the day though. I should take. That's back in the day when I was a young stud. I used to take jacking off real serious. Like wait till everybody leave out the house, and I'll be butt naked in the living room and lay newspaper and shit all down.
Oh God!
Newspaper.
And just jack off standing up on the newspaper. Like, oh, you know,
way too much time.
I used to be real serious back then. That's like early 20s.
All right, we're gonna have to go to the next.
That's when I had to take oily butts and all that shit.
Oily butts. When I was a young buck. Sorry.
Roll up in the field.
Jerking up on the paper.
Jacked off on Ohio Players album cover.
You know, jack off.
Honey.
You know, cause
You just go
when I
from
first,
that to
like when I first started, I would like jack off laying down, and then the nut would get on me, and I have to wipe it all up with my t-shirt and throw my t-shirt. Then I'll be hungry and go eat some cold bologna or something.
All right, next question. Next question.
You're hungry. Be hungry as a motherfucker.
Have you ever had a threesome?
Actually, no, I haven't. But that's a fantasy of mine. You know what I'm saying? 2 girls and a guy. 1 dick in the room. That's my philosophy.
That seems to be that.
So, you know, I hopefully that will happen to me someday. But it hasn't. No, it has not happened to me yet. But I have a fantasy about having 2 women where I got my dick in a girl and the other girl is like licking my balls and licking her pussy and taking it out, sucking it, putting it back in. You know, and I got a fantasy of that. I seen that on the porno. I was like, wow, I really want that to happen to me one day. how can I make that a reality? You know what I'm saying? But no, I've never had.
Well, you're in LA. It should be easy.
No, you know, it's not easy because you just can't. I don't believe you should just pick anybody to be in your threesome. You got to be. I think you should be real selective with two girls you're gonna have in the room.
Especially if you can be friends with them. That's
yeah, you know what I mean. Like, you know, especially if they like each other too. I think that would be a lot more fun. You know, so after I come once, I can, you know, re-up again, get back on the highway, all over there doing something. So yeah, I think that's something I might like to do. A threesome would be great one day. If that moment arises, then I say yes, I'm down for a threesome. But to answer the question, no, I've never had a threesome.
He and Dick, you know that.
Crazy.
Okay,
They're crazy.
Bobo.
Yes, dear.
Do you prefer your sexual partner shaved or unshaved?
Depends on the time of the year, probably. I believe like a woman should keep it like not completely shaved. I don't really care too much for a completely shaved vagina. Like keep a little bit of hair on it at all times. I don't believe that God allowed it to grow on there for you to cut it all off. I think it probably protects it from dirt and shit like that. So I believe like you should like keep a little bit of hair on it in the summer and then let it grow in full and keep it neat in the winter. So that way.
Warm winter.
Okay. I like a little hair on it. I like it to look grown up. You know, I don't want no little.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Face like a kid.
Yeah, I want a little.
Kid said that. That's a tough.
I want a little kid looking pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not. You know, that's kind of weird to me. So I like keep a little hair on it in the summer. You know what I mean? And then in the wintertime, if you're on the East Coast or whatever, let it grow in full and keep it snipped and neat. You know?
All the New York pussy. You're allowed to keep a little shag, a little Sherlin. Keep a little Sherlin pussy.
Keep a little shag, a little nanny goat on it. A
little wool pussy.
Boot fur on it.
Little domino fur on top of the boot pussy. I'm sorry. I want to knock the boots with a little domino fur on it.
There you go.
The Timberland fur on the pussy. What?
Would you like to have sex that you haven't had sex at?
Wow.
A place that you would like to have sex that you haven't had.
I would probably say, I used to watch this movie when I was little. I used to watch this movie called Risky Business.
Mm-hmm.
And that made me want to have sex with a woman on a train.
Subway train.
Like on a train, like with her on top of me while the train is going. And
people on that motherfucker?
Not necessarily with people on it, but, you know, I just think that would be, it's something about, it's like some Kama Sutra type shit to do some like freaky shit, fuck in the park, you know, type. Like I used to do it to this girl at the drive-in movies, you know what I'm saying? That was kind of exciting to me because we were like kind of outside and in the car at the same time. It was kind of,
exactly.
Yeah, it was kind of, the thought of like, kind of like somebody might come, it's kind of like, it's kind of sexy.
Here's your pop. Oh,
I
shit.
agree.
So I would probably say like a train.
I agree.
Or maybe an airplane bathroom from the back or some shit right quick. About a couple hundred pumps in the airplane bathroom. Go sit down.
14B.
So yeah, I would probably have to say a train or an airplane.
The Mile High Club.
I always have that thought in there.
Because it's small in there, you know what I mean?
It's damn small. You got to put your
But
leg.
you got to get in there before everybody starts using it because motherfuckers piss on the floor.
Well,
In
no.
the airplane bathroom.
Because I can't help it. I want to get in there and have sex right when the captain say, please, everybody sit the fuck down, put your seatbelts back on. When that turbulence hit and y'all trying to hold on, we gonna die.
Or like have sex when there's a party going on in the other room and you and the girl like sneak out the room. Come on, let's go back right quick. Let's go back right quick. You know what I mean? They had a few
or like
shots
on a busy
of Patron.
freeway during rush hour, you giving your man head and he's driving past trucks.
I saw that too.
And you don't move.
195.
That's awesome. All right.
Just for tonight, all bets are off. To know I'm alive. No hands to myself.